Hello, welcome back to the channel. I've just finished recording the effect that you have just seen. If you haven't seen it, go and watch it. There's the link or in the description, because this is the tutorial to that trick, which I've named something silly.
The Great Woo, the Great Woo Ding, the Great Woo Ding's gonna do a thing.
She sells seashells on the seashore. The shells she sells are seashells, I'm sure. Yeah, silly. This is called Say See Show. Say See Show. Yeah. What order do you do things? That's the premise of the trick. You've seen it already. This is now the showing of the effect and the telling of how it's done. Yeah. You need a pack of cards with a box that matches the back design, because that's where you're going to hide it a bit later. Other than that, you're good to go. You don't need the dice, you just need a spectator. This can be done with a borrowed pack, like I said, but not any borrowed pack. It has to be a borrowed pack that has a back design that matches. Sorry about that, but I'm sure many magicians have lots of these to hand. I'm using the Remedies by the Daniels, Daniel Madison and Daniel Schneider. Now, ouch, look at this. I've just realised that I've been lying to you. Ooh, this hurt. The realisation has just set in. I'm so sorry. This can't be done with a borrowed pack. Scrap all of that. I'm so sorry if you got this far and you're expecting an impromptu effect. It's not. Oh, in one sense it is. It does feel like an impromptu effect, but you do need your own pack. I'm sorry. Yeah. See, I'd even convinced myself that it was an impromptu trick. Yeah, it's that good. Sorry. These cards are marked. Well, these cards aren't. If you buy the Remedies by Madison and Schneider, they aren't marked. But I, before this trick began, marked them. So I assume the camera won't be able to pick it up, but these are fully now marked for value and suit. So sorry, you need to do that. But packs are available that are marked to begin with. Is there a marked pack there? No, but there are marked packs. There'll be many, that you can pull off the shelf that would be marked. Or if you haven't got one, buy one, make one, mark your cards, and when you've got a marked pack and a box that matches, you can do this effect. Sorry, here we go. Here's how it works. So, to begin with, there is no setup. So, even though you've now got a marked pack, it feels impromptu because that marked pack, of course, can be shuffled to the spectator's heart's content. We'll forget the dice for determining numbers now, and I'll just say them. So, ooh, post-it note. Do I need a post-it note? Yes, I do, don't I? Threw it on the floor earlier. Stay there. Yes, you need a pen and paper. It doesn't have to be a post-it note. Ideally, it should be bigger than the box, actually, because I thought whilst I was doing that trick that the box perfectly hid that prediction, and I wanted it to be visible all the time, really, to make sure there was no switches. But in one sense, it doesn't matter, because it wasn't really a prediction, was it? It just said say or see or whatever it said. So, anyway, you need a pen and a bit of paper. And a pack of cards. Oh, here we go, finally. Here's how it works. Spectator shuffles. Spectator could just pick a card or say a number. That's a nice way to be completely fair. So you've proved you've not influenced them to pick the Queen of Spades. Pick a number. They say 14. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 14. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's their card. Then you get your read of the card. I like to do it when I put it down. I now know, I've got to work out my own system, that is the 8 of clubs. It's not a reader. 8 of clubs. 8 of spades. See, you've got to be careful. You've got to learn your own system. See, I was close. Practice. This is where you practice before you perform. The 8 of spades. Yes, it is the 8 of spades. I've not written it wrong. So it doesn't matter where that goes, you can lose it anywhere you like. The spectator can immediately shuffle because you don't need to know where it is, you just need to know what it is. And you have hopefully read your cards better than I just did. Ugh. And then when you take it back, you literally find that card. I spread, I think, in the video, hoping that I might be able to get a glimpse of it and know roughly where it is in the pack. Right, it's roughly in the middle. So now when I spread, I can spread straight to the middle to start looking for it, and that saves a little bit of time. Now, I find it, and I take one card on the face of it. So I come down, and that's where I cut. There it is, there's their card, second from the face of that pile, which I then cut. Be careful, if you cut sloppy, that might happen, so don't. Cut in a way where it's more controlled. I like being free with it, but just be careful. There you go. So now their card is second from the face. Now make your prediction. I write down, what did I write down? Say or see. You could be doing this whilst the spectator is shuffling the cards before you just did that bit. So whilst they're shuffling before you then find their card and control it to second from the face. Write down say or see. You could write say, see, show if you want, but that would take too much time. Don't draw on yourself with a Sharpie because that's annoying. Fold up your prediction. Post-it notes aren't good actually. I've got this one because it was blue, but they're sticky and horrible. Now, you want to hide that, but hey, you put your box down, which gives you an excuse to pick it up later, which you need to do. I can't remember what I said at this point. I've just said some spiel whilst I got a break on that bottom card. So pulling that back and getting a break on it, or you could flick it with your thumb, but whilst you're in that position, to just get a break on that bottom card, and then I double undercut it to the top. So that gets rid of your cover card and puts their card to the bottom. Then you want another break on that bottom card. So you could buckle it and get that break, or you could flick it off with your thumb. And then you've got it in a thumb break now with that right hand. You pick up the box, drawing all attention not to the box but to the prediction under it. That's why you go into this box, to get the prediction. Get them immediately. Get them to be doing that. So there's no one's looking at what you're doing here, which I imagine looked rubbish on camera, because I had to kind of square it up here because I'm depositing their card on top of the box. But they're immediately wanting to see what this prediction is. So the heat isn't here, so you can carefully put it down. Anyway, that's what you're doing. So you've got your thumb break, you pick up the box, and I've immediately, look, there's their card flush with the box. You could even come straight away and put the pack down. Oh, that's a better way to do it, maybe. Come over, put the pack down, and then you can put the box down like that. Maybe that's a better way to do it. Anyway, the spectator then would be unfolding the prediction, waiting to see the, whatever it was, 9 of, no, what was it? Oh, I've already forgotten. Oh dear, what was it? Oh, let's see, get my read. Yes, the 8 of spades. But this, of course, says say or see. And then you say, well, which order do you want? Do you want me to say that it's the 8 of spades? And then that might get a reaction, hopefully. And if not, you say, or do you want to see that the 8 of spades is not in the pack? And then you can just go through the pack like this, or you can hand them the pack out for them to look through, and they, of course, won't find it. Or do you want me to show you? Come over, pick up the box in a way that doesn't dislodge your card, so be careful that you're picking up the box. You want to get it into the orientation where the top of the box then is facing away from you, so that when you open the flap, I'll do it from behind view, when you open the flap, you're going in like you're pulling out a card, but of course you're just pulling out that back card. What you want to do from the front is make sure that that card comes out flush. You don't want this. No, because it's coming out of the box, isn't it? So maybe a firm grip so that your thumb and fingers can act as a kind of a runner for this card, so it comes out smoothly and more obviously out of the box, not from behind it. And there you go. And of course you end completely clean, other than your marked pack, but they're not looking for that. And there you go. That is, what have I called it? Sacy Show. Sacy Show. So let me know down below what you think of Sacy Show. How can that be improved? What different handling should I do? And let me know if you like it and you use it. I'd love to know if people perform my tricks ever. Yeah. So yeah, let me know if you do, or if you found this helpful. But that's it for now. There you go. That's how to do the trick. If you want any further details, let me know in the comments and I'll answer if I can. I try my best to. Right, that's me for today. I have been Mark Wooding, or the Great Woo.
The Great Woo, the Great Woo Ding, the Great Woo Ding just did a thing.